Hey, oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you are new, welcome in. And if you've been here before, welcome back, tribe. You know how we do. You guys, so I started the day. I'm super excited about this. I started the day and I literally got out of bed and took a shower and then went to a local orchard, peach orchard, and picked a lot of peaches. Two of those big bags full. So I'm going to preserve some. We're going to cobbler some. And I don't know. I don't. We're gonna juice some. I did apple, peach, orange the other morning in the juicer. It was so good. It was so. Oh, with ginger, apple, peach, orange, ginger was really good. So, yeah, get out to your local orchard, pick your own, do that thing, do that thing, do that thing. That's on the polite side of life. Let's see what else is there. Probably anything else you want to know is going to be in the description box below. Oh yeah, you guys, we made it to 100 subscribers. I'm personally excited. I'm going to do a whole congratulations post and a thank you, but this is my official thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I've been on here going on 2 years now. 100 of you in 2 years, that's actually a big deal to me because I'm a content creator. I'm a channeler for the Most High. I'm a prophetess. I'm an oracle. Okay, I'm a mouthpiece for the divine. So I'm not out here blowing smoke up your skirt. I'm not out here talking about fluff and stuff. So to know that there's 100 of you who are really open to receiving what the Most High has to say, what the divine is actually sharing with humanity right now, that's heartwarming. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button, hype up the video, share the video, turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop read, it shows up in your feed. You know how this goes. But the algorithm doesn't run us, we run us. All we have to do is share truth with each other, okay? So I'm going to keep bringing the truth. I'm going to keep speaking the truth. You guys, please just keep sharing the truth and liking and subscribing and leaving me comments, okay? I love you guys so much. So much. All right, let's jump into this energy. Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the legions who walk with me every day. Thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for my tribe. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know so I can support the tribes who live, learn, thrive, and grow. It's above, so below, and so it is because it is so. So you guys, recently this past Sunday I had ceremony. So tomorrow I have Sweat Lodge. This past Sunday I had ceremony, and the Sunday before that I had a holistic wellness expo. Okay, so just a busy month. One of the customers who came to the expo stops by, my table, and she says, so, would you like a psychic, And I was sharing the table with my sister friend, a Twisted Phoenix, and she's also a psychic, a tarot reader, and a medium, So we were like, oh, we're going to do this thing together. And so this woman comes by, oh, so you're like a psychic? And I said, yeah. And she says, so like you just get messages about people just all the time? I'm like, yeah. She's like, so you just look at people and you know things about them? Yeah. And she goes, what is that like? And then before I could answer, she says, I mean, it must be so, sorry guys, I'm seeing all this stuff in my hair. I washed my hair this morning, so all the fuzzies that get locked in my locks come out, and I pull them out. She's like, so what's that like? Like, you just know stuff about people. And I said, well, it's a strange path. It's been a long path and a strange path. I was born like this. I didn't go to some class. I don't have a certificate. This is how I was born, okay? And she says, my God. This is what she says, complete stranger. The amount of work you must have had to do to learn how to compartmentalize. She said, oh my God, that's fascinating to me. And I was like, yes, thank you for getting it. See, you guys, and again, my story is out there, but it's like kind of spread over, so I don't talk about it a lot. I'll share bits and pieces like this. When I was 21, my gifts came online so hard. I mean, like, I knew I was gifted when I was a kid. I knew I was gifted as a teenager. But when I turned 21, it was like, you ever, if you haven't been on a football field, at dusk when they turn all the lights on, or you've seen it on the movie where it's like a dark field and then someone turns on all those halide lights and it's like that's what my gifts were like at 21. So I really struggled. I mean, this is like this pivot point in my personal story. I really struggled. I struggled to be around people. For most of my 20s, I could not be around people because if I saw you, I could read your Akashic records. I see you and I'd flip through your Akashic records playing a button, your crown chakra. It's like a screen, like a projector screen. And so I couldn't go to the gas station. I couldn't go to the mall. I could not be around another person because I had no control over my gifts. I didn't know how to harness it. I didn't know how to direct it. I didn't know how to focus my gifts. I just had raw, just gifts. And so I ran. I ran from my gifts. I ran from the knowing. I ran from all of it. And I found myself for several years in some really crappy situations because I was running from myself. So I found myself dealing with alcoholism. I found myself dealing with drugs. I found myself in abusive relationships, right? Like really the impact of running from truth. If you're human, you know what I'm talking about. And so it has taken not just years, because time doesn't just do things. You know, it's taken years of me choosing my gifts and choosing to explore them and choosing to strengthen my capacity so that I can carry my gifts effectively, choosing to do the work on myself before I even look at the person next to me to begin to be able to do what I do the way that I do it. So seamlessly. My gifts operate so seamlessly at this point. You know, oftentimes I'm receiving downloads like at this point all the time. I'm in constant dialogue with the Most High. Again, if you're a channeler, if you're a medium, then you know what I'm talking about. I had the pleasure of meeting a Native American brother this past Sunday at ceremony. And he's someone that I'd heard of, but I hadn't met face to face. And we met face to face. And he's like, sis, you know, the spirits are with you all the time. And I said, yeah. He goes, you know, sometimes it can be noisy. Like, how do you quiet that? And I said, I don't. Not anymore. I actually seek to be either outside or in complete silence if I'm inside, because I don't want to miss a thing. I was born connected to Source, like infinitely connected, no veil. I chose the veil to fit in with humans, only to find humans did not want me on their team. So now I push away anything that might come between me and my connection to Source. So the brother says, you know, you could just turn on music. It doesn't work for me. They talk to me through music. Quietness for me is being outside. These birds, the dogs, the wind, the frogs, the crickets, this is quiet for me. When I go inside, it's like sacred temple silence. Do I listen to music? Totally. But it's not for me something that's going to quiet the noise of the spirit world. There is no volume control for me, not anymore. But that's what integration looks like. That's what integration looks like for me on this point in my path. I can talk to you. I can receive messages here. I can deliver messages here. It's called multidimensional living. I've done a podcast on it. Okay. But I'm sharing that with you guys because one of the reasons this channel is not called Tarot with Nephtara Grace, that's just like my kind of cover page for the videos. The channel is called Nephtara Grace because at some point it's going to be way less tarot and more just straight messages, more just straight channelings that you need as the time continues to get nearer to the next event. Sure, I'll sling tarot cards, but what you're really going to be coming to me for is what the fuck is happening now and what do I need to do, okay? So this is me telling you when that time comes, I got you, boo, don't worry about it. And again, as a reminder, if you don't know, look in the description box below. The deeper stuff is ending up on Patreon, not YouTube, okay? You'll get your tarot readings here, but if you want to go deeper, get on Patreon. Oh yeah, I got to get that podcast on there for you guys today. I've had such a full month. I think I just went to sleep last night. That's what happened. I went to bed. Then I got up and picked some peaches. Let's go. Nine of Pentacles. You guys know? Okay, you don't know. I'm telling you what you know. So back in the day, back in the 90s, there was this band called the Dead Presidents, and they did this song called Peaches. Gonna move into the country, eat a lot of peaches. Move into the country, gonna pick me a lot of peaches. Move into the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Move into the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Makes millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. That was, listen, last night I was thinking that, and this morning I got up and went to pick some peaches, playing that song. Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, but look, I got somebody sticking out. We all know. It's the High Priestess. Something about saving yourself. Now these three cards say a lot more, but the top line conversation here is saving yourself. Knowing, being like having the ability to see something that others can't see, but what you see, it's for you to raise yourself up. It's for you to benefit yourself, okay? So sometimes when we have the High Priestess card, the High Priestess energies, like we were talking about before, the High Priestess is an energy that is connected to Source. They receive downloads from Source. This is your psychic. This is your mystic. This is your fortune teller, right? It could even be your tarot reader, like the one in the card. But this High Priestess is absolutely interested in something that brings the Nine of Pentacles. This is energy. Tarot readers will say single, sexy, and successful. Another way of saying this is sovereign and independent. Right? This woman is in her sovereignty. It's not that she doesn't want to be with someone else. It's that she's in her sovereignty. She can be regardless. Okay? This High Priestess has seen something that leads to that. This High Priestess has seen something that leads to sovereignty, and that's a whole new beginning. Okay? Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So pursuing passion. Tell us more, please. Page of Swords, King of Cups. You guys, I want to get my nails done so bad. I haven't been to a nail shop in a very long time. I talked about that in a video like last year. I haven't been to a nail shop in... How long have I been in the Ozarks? The last time I went to a nail shop was in 2023. Anyway. Page of Swords, King of Cups. I started doing my own nails in COVID in 2020, but anyway, we're not going to go there. I'm just letting y'all know. If y'all know somebody in the Ozarks who does good nails, you know. Team player and all. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know. Page of Swords, the King of Cups. It's like people can see that this new beginning that has you be in sovereignty, you're also emotionally stable. Like you're not... No, you can't be messed with. Something about it. The Chariot. See shit. God damn. Somebody done. Listen. This is a level up. This is a level up that people don't have a frame of reference for. That's why these cards look like this right now. We're going to see a lot of major arcana in this reading. This is a level up. It's like people can see that you're unbeatable. People can see that you're untouchable. It's giving. It's not just the victory and success of the Chariot. It's also that blunt force trauma that the Chariot brings if you get in its way. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a Chariot rides over. What did Lil Wayne say, beginning dedication for? It gives us 4 wheels to ride all over you niggas. That's what this is. It's like this Chariot has got 4 wheels to ride all over anybody who trying to get up in the way. Because it's about sovereignty. This represents a whole new cycle. This is about sovereignty. freedom from constraints. I'm telling you, it's about personal power. That's what this is. It's about personal power. High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, Fool, Page of Swords, King of Cups, and the Chariot. Five of Wands. Now this Five of Wands fell face down on the Page of Swords. So we've got some fighting in the background here. There's people who've been watching you. Now there's some fighting in the background. So there's dissension amongst the ranks here. There's a lot of jealousy. A lot of why are you it's in the background. There's somebody in the background who's been sending trouble to you because they don't like that you're untouchable. But you followed instructions. You received instructions from the divine and you followed them. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, which is this Chariot position. Now there's people who are watching, and dare I say, if the divine had a message for them, they didn't listen because they're too busy trying to start smoke for themselves to be put into position the way you've been. You've been put into position for something. Eight of Cups to walk away. Yeah. You're leaving something. But you're leaving because it's over. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. And you've done the work required. Like, wherever you're leaving, you've done what there was for you to do. It's complete. You've completed the mission and learned the lessons. Like, it's fully complete. It's fully complete. Damn, and people can see it. But again, there's contention in the background about this. It's really interesting because I don't know. It's like these people have been under some type of illusion. It's like a lie got told. Like, it's like, I don't know. The devil was here for a hot minute, literally, and the devil was in and out. So I don't know. Like, there's a lie. Like, hey, nobody makes it, or nobody. What I'm picking up on is this really prevalent lie in the Matrix that you guys, Spirit's been talking to me so much about all the lies that spoon-fed with honey. One of the ones out there is everybody is gifted. Everybody has gifts. No, they don't. No, they do not. Not everybody has a soul. Okay? Some people are actually on this planet, in this realm, serving out karmic sentences. So they don't have gifts. That's a part of their karma, is to be here without gifts. Okay? So no, we don't all have gifts. Okay? But this is one of those. This, whatever fighting this is in the background. I mean, this Five of Wands with this Page of Swords in the background. It is like somebody lied and said it wasn't possible to beat this level. It's like these people were told it wasn't possible for anyone to be in the Chariot position. And so now here you are in the Chariot position. And so these people feel like, well, okay, either they cheated and got there, or we were lied to. Which one is it? Either way, we bring in smoke to somebody on your doorstep. That's what this Five of Wands, this Five of Wands is like that. It doesn't really, it can be, that Five of Wands can be projected to you, but it's not attached to you, tribe. It is just tribe has accomplished something that people were told wasn't possible. So now there's an upset. I mean, shit, people don't know what's real. They don't know what's true anymore. The sun, damn. But it's going to be clear what's true when you walk away. When this Eight of Cups slaps, because this Eight of Cups slaps, and it's followed right by the Eight of Pentacles. It's like your leaving someplace is going to be proof that you didn't cheat, and further proof that they've all just been lied to. And let me tell you, the tower that's going to fall when you walk away, it's utter and complete chaos and destruction is what I see. It's like I'm watching a very intense thunderstorm at night. The clouds are charcoal gray and violet. The lightning strikes are harsh. It's I see red lightning. This is a big tower moment. Okay. I mean, it's about to be seen by everybody. Very clearly what you've been up to, who you've been listening to. And so again, anybody who's been saying, oh, you guys like my turkey feather up there? Anybody who's been saying you cheated, or you're cheating, or you're not, it's just they not. They not. That's what's not. The time for lies is over. I feel that very strongly in this reading. Queen of Wands. There's a lot of exposure going on. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, damn. There's something about you. I'm just telling you, I mean, at this point, it's unrefutable. You can't be argued with at this point. Not the Queen of Wands coming after the Eight of Pentacles, sitting on top of the Page of Swords, King of Cups, staring at the Chariot. You can't be argued with. There's no... And I'm clear, because the Five of Wands, right there, no, people don't like this. They real butt sore about it. But, I mean, there's nothing they can do. Oof. Three of Swords and the... What's that? Y'all can read. What is that? Three of Swords and a Ten of Wands. Of course they don't like it. There's just nothing they can do about it. Don't nobody gotta like it. These people, they should be upset. They should be upset. They should, because they were lied to. They were lied to. In the meantime, they've lost everything. Because this petty ass bullshit, and this is what their life is actually like now. This is what they have. Do you understand what I'm saying? You on a chariot and they run around with a Ten of Wands. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somehow your elevation took these motherfuckers from the Five of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Their burdens are double. Their child, ain't nobody safe out here. I don't know what I'm hearing it, and it's right. It is. I mean, and again, this is looking like people thought there were safety numbers. Okay, as you were ascending, right? As you were ascending, they were sent to you. These people were sent to stop you, to delay you, to distract you, and they really thought it's going to be successful. There's more of us than there are them, and you know, nobody's ever done this anyway. Maybe they said. Listen, child, I'm just trying to tell you, ain't no more lies out here right now. The Empress, no, it's nasty out here. So a lot of truth being told, seen, exposed. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and every action you take is so clearly in alignment. Do you get what I'm saying? Being around you is like watching a master at work. That's what this is. It's Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, touching the Chariot. People are upset because they came for you and it didn't work. But not only did it not work, you're making moves, and it's clear that the moves you're making are going to be effective. It's clear that the moves you're making are the moves that come from an expert, from someone who knows what they're doing. It's clear that you know what the hell you're talking about and you know what the hell going on. Everything that's happening now is affirming you are a high priestess sitting in the Nine of Pentacles on a chariot, and the Fool card says it's your world, it's your turn, we doing what you want to do. And yeah, people are not, it's like, I'm telling you, your and I keep saying elevation, your elevation to the position you're in, that in itself is a judgment. Give me something else. I don't think it's not gonna be a long reading. I feel like the message is, yeah. There's been something coming for you through someone's, and if this message resonates, you'll know exactly what I just said. There's been something coming for you through someone's. Multiple attempts have been made by this entity to get to you, to reach you through different people by different options and avenues. The number 10 is extremely significant here. You should know all attempts have been blocked. It's over. It's over. And the entity that was rallying the people against you has been confined and contained. It's over. That's a part of, listen, the position you're elevated to, they can't reach you anyway. Nine of Swords, damn. People are really... And so look, a little bit, I didn't want to, but let's do it. So why are they so upset? Well, if somebody told you your whole life, nobody's perfect, everybody has gifts, all you have to do is try the best you can, and and if you're a good person, you'll make it. What if that's what you've heard your whole life? Or something like, well, all you have to do is say this prayer and go to church and read your Bible and pray and you'll make it. Or what if you've heard something like this? It's all about being nice and kind. We've got to love one another. We've got to recognize that we're all in it together. Or what if you've heard something like this? It's a dog-eat-dog world. You got to do it to them before they do it to you. It's kill or be killed out here. You got to, if you want it, you got to take it by force. Regardless of which one of those narratives you inherited, they were all lies. Every single one of them. So imagine now that not only have you grown up inside of a lie, pick your flavor, pick your tune. They all came from the same place, the father of lies. Okay. But you believe this lie, and so you live your life according to the lie that you believe. You live your life acting in one of these many ways, only to see somebody who doesn't behave any of those ways. They're not out here reading their Bible, praying, and going to church. They're not out here being nice and kind. They're not out here hurting nobody. They're not out here sticking it to nobody. They're not out here being a vicious attack dog. They're just not. They're not. They're not. They're not out here holding people's hands, singing kumbaya. They're not doing none of that. But somehow they still end up in a position that you were told wasn't possible. That's what's happening to these people. See, it doesn't matter. They were all told a different lie. But they were all lies. At the end of the day, they were still all lies. And they've watched you ascend to a place, to a status that they've not seen a human being be in before. And they don't understand how you got there. Okay? They didn't see you read your Bible and pray. They didn't see you go to church every Sunday. They didn't see you out here blackmailing people. Right? They didn't think about it. They didn't see you doing the Mother Teresa thing. Okay? They didn't see you standing up giving an I have a dream speech. They didn't see you doing the things they have been told you have to do to be elevated to the position that you're in. You didn't do none of that shit. You didn't do none of that. So they confused. What were you doing then? That's why the sun is on the Seven of Pentacles, because people are about to see what you've been doing. That wasn't religion. It wasn't hate. It wasn't, but what was it? Okay. Now listen, you got to know whoever was bringing that Five of Wands to you is in the Nine of Swords right now. Because how the hell you balance, how the hell you sitting over here in this energy and you didn't use religion, you didn't use hate, you didn't use kumbaya, you didn't use love and light. What the hell did you do? They want to know. They want to know. How you do that? Where you get that from? How did you come so established, so solid? How did you elevate to this status, to this position? They look around, they don't see anybody behind you. You don't got an organization. You're not calling on demons like them. So how did you make it? I'm telling you, that's what people want to know. They're trying to figure it out. But what's about to mess them up? Look at this. This is what's about to mess them up. This Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. As I'm telling you, you're about to leave where you are and go someplace new. The very act of you leaving, you got to get. It's Gulliver's Travels. Y'all, I did this before. Gulliver in the land of Lilliput, and he's this person, and they're all tiny people. But anyway, it's like you're Gulliver. It's like you, the moment you stand up, it snaps all the ropes, and all these tiny people go, oh my God, what's going on? The moment you get up to walk away from wherever you are, what gets set in motion? What actually gets set in motion? It's got people's head turned already. Their head is already turned. Because you're not supposed to be able to move. They can't. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people have followed all the rules. What they were really lies. They didn't know they were lies. And they're stuck. They can't go a damn place if they wanted to. And you didn't follow any of the rules, and somehow you're about to just pick up and walk and go wherever the hell you want to. Child, but they're sick to their stomach out here. Like, they don't understand it. Face down on the Nine of Swords. They don't understand how is it that you can command a Ten of Pentacles. How can you be on a chariot? How can you do this? They're all stuck in the Five of Wands. Like, give me five final messages, please. What was that? Five goes west. Y'all know Five? There's a new sheriff in town. Knight of Cups. What's this about? Yeah, you're leaving to actually pursue what you want. See, everybody's been trying to bring you their version of what they think you want. But you're about to go get what you want for real. Not somebody's version of what they think you want. Nine of Wands. You've put up with a lot. Damn, you've put up with a lot. Damn, you've put up with a lot. Shit, you put up with a lot. God dang, you put up with a lot. It really is a case of what didn't kill you made you stronger, but unfortunately they tried to take you out a lot, so you're extremely strong. You are extremely strong because of how many times they tried to take you out. And that's the other thing. It's like people, they're just Three of Pentacles. Look. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. It's like, it's weird because it's like they believe the lies that they were told, that they decided to live their life against, but they didn't catch on that if they kept trying to take you out, but you weren't going nowhere, you was just getting stronger. They missed that quick. I don't know. Wow, 6 of Wands. Yeah, I don't know, but everybody about to. Let me final messages. Let's go. I'm trying to tell you, this is wild. I mean, I really don't know. The Hierophant. Damn. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You were attacked by so many people, so many times. And you didn't just survive each attack. You analyzed the attack. You learned from the attack. You adapted. You got stronger. You got better. Now, the attacks can't touch you. These people are upset because you're unreachable, but they helped make you that way. Oh, that hummer is gorgeous. I love when the hummingbird comes. The Emperor next to the Hierophant. I'm going to end the reading there. Because that touches the Wheel of Fortune. They made you this way. Your attackers made you. They made you bigger. They made you stronger. They made you faster. They made you invincible because they wouldn't stop. They made you. And they can't unmake you. They don't have that power and authority. A lot of people feel cheated. They feel like if they had known how this is going to turn out, they would have made different choices. I get that. But these are the choices they made, and this is how it turned out. Okay? This has been your reading. Hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. You know what to do. Hit that like button. Drop me a comment below with the black heart emoji and let me know if it resonated. If you haven't already, go ahead and hype up the video so it gets into the algorithm, and turn your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it shows up in your feed. This reading is timeless. Y'all know that. That means take what resonates when you find the reading, leave the rest behind for the next person. And between now and the next time I do drop a reading for you, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.